Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Channel of Peace. What's your experience of the visit to the Blessed Sacrament? The first time I visited the Blessed Sacrament, I was, I think, 8 years old. I did it in the context of preparation for my first communion. Those who prepared us, they were telling us that the tabernacle was the door to heaven. And I took this so literally, as if, this is actually. But to my greatest surprise, entering the tabernacle, I didn't see the way to heaven. I just saw a closed door. Sometimes then I just go to the Blessed Sacrament. I see myself bored, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to go about it. Sometimes I just come, sit quiet, and often I often see people who come to visit the Blessed Sacrament. They come in, and when they come in, they lie down. My God and my all. But what are the steps? How do you visit the Blessed Sacrament? What are the tips? In this video, I'm going to show you the tips to visiting the Blessed Sacrament and how important it is too. If we only knew the enormous grace of Eucharistic adoration, my dear, we wouldn't want to get up to leave. We actually spend the entire days on our knees before the altar to adore the Blessed Sacraments. So the first is the preparatory part. Of course, you enter in silence and reverence to the church or chapel of the Blessed Sacrament. You kneel down on both knees before Him and make the sign of the cross. Remember that it is God who is substantially present in that piece of bread. Once you have this in mind, you come into the chapel reverently. And second one, you say some preparatory prayer. Of course, I will let you see the one that I have with me here. O sweet Jesus, who, hidden under the Eucharistic veil, piously listen to our humble pleadings and present them to the highest throne. Receive now the ardent desires of our hearts, enlighten our minds, reaffirm our wills, revitalize our constancy, and ignite in our hearts the flame of a saintly enthusiasm, so that surpassing our littleness and conquering every difficulty, we may offer you tribute worthy of your greatness and majesty, and suitable to our longings and sent wishes. Amen. After this is done, the third is spiritual reading and meditation. So you can choose any passage of the Bible and do some Lectio Divina. Repeat some verse, let it sink, reflect on it, turn it into a prayer. Also, in doing meditation, you try to maintain silence, be very attentive to all the distractions around you, and try to maintain silence of the mind to recollect. So when this is done, the fourth one is to write. You can keep a very special diary for the visit to the Blessed Sacrament. Like me, I write. So that is when I get inspiration. That's when I write down my conversation with Jesus. Okay, this is another method that you can use. The fifth one after writing is to pray. You can recite the rosary, the way of the cross, or some prayers meant for visit to the Blessed Sacrament. So the sixth one is to say a prayer for spiritual communion. You can say, my Jesus, I believe that you are present in the most holy sacrament. I love you above all things, and I desire to receive you into my soul. Since I cannot at this moment receive you sacramentally, come at least spiritually into my heart. I embrace you as if you were already there, and I unite myself wholly to you. Never permit me to be separated from you. Amen. The final is the closing prayer. It could be that of adoration, offer divine praise like blessed be God, blessed be His holy name, or some beautiful prayers of adoration and thanksgiving for the moment you have spent with Jesus. Then you make the sign of the cross. You can bow, you can genuflect, just before leaving the chapel. Yeah, you can do all this. So, my dear people, these are the tips for visiting the Blessed Sacrament. So you don't have to say that you're bored. Try this.